back today, a rematch of the Big Ten championship game. Penn State and Oregon, when the Ducks prevailed. An emerging rivalry in this new-look Big Ten conference. Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. Weekday Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Herbstreit. Kurt, let's get right to the action. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to get us going. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Is handed off out of the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you'd love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to 39.
Man, this is exactly how you want to start an opening drive on the road for this offense. Really well-blocked play, pick up some nice yardage. And if you're this offensive line, this is exactly what we talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front, especially early in this game. They give their running back...
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
Well, we're early in this game, but I got a feeling this is not going to be the last time we see that screen. I mean, it worked perfectly here, and they get a first down. Now it's about confusing the defense when you see that same formation to get them looking for it again.
Keeping it on the ground here. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. It is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. It's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
2 backs now flanking the quarterback. and they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end. He shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable, but it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
Incomplete. He's very lucky that wasn't intercepted here on the opening possession. Like to have that one back. It's going to bring up fourth down. And the Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. Return the fumble. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh my gosh, Chris, you can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce, that ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Finds the receiver wide open. Touchdown, Oregon! They connect for 6. So they find the reliable tight end, and he makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, get a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Turner looking to make a play here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Running out of time in the pocket. Looking to set up a screen pass here. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the defense comes up with the football.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place at just the right time.
What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Dropping back. It's Moore. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back, and putting him in a tough spot now on second down.
These big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Looking for a man. Pressure is coming. Caught near the goal line. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instinct to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. The Ducks come to the line with 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Well, we had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away and had set up a touchdown drive. And they bounce back from that right away. Breaks free. Gets the first and still running. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Scanning the field, it's Aller. Makes the grab, it's Hudson. Tackle, but first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here's the second down play. It's a shotgun run call. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards, get those first downs.
On 1st and 10, we'll get a throw. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So the misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Going again on 2nd and 10. Looking for the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Caught behind the line. It's Benson. The ball is loose. Looks like the defense has it for takeaway. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to pass, it's Aller. Grant behind the line, it's Allen. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Here's the handoff. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The Nittany Lions are in the red zone. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. The Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
To throw, it's Allen. Defense is coming after him. Intercepted in the end zone.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. A premium here on ball security. The last drive, of course, ended in a fumble. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
First down and sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Hit just as he throws the ball. And it's almost picked off. He trusted his arm, but a risky throw. Almost his second interception today.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can. And that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Going for a big play downfield. The ball is picked off. He's bringing it back. Out past the 30. Inside the 20. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Looking for a gap. It's Allen. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Fires all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to create better field position. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Grab behind the line. It's Benson.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down after that completion. Back to pass. It's Moore. It's a wide receiver screen. Finds just enough space and makes the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On a pass rush, gets home.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
Second down, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Oregon.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Running back grabs it on the screen. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. And the Nittany Lions will crank up the tempo. Looking to pass. It's Aller. Grab near the sticks. It's Hudson. That's good for a first down near the 40.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That's caught. It's Singleton. Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Takes off in a bootleg. He escapes the pocket. Headed for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. This is a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Moore. He's running out of time here. The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The pass rush closing in. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack it. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. The Ducks will line up to boot it away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. We'll see what he can do with the return. He brought down, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what this is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. An inside give now from the shotgun. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage safety. Bring him down at the 16. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. And the priority here, take care of the football. 3 turnovers in the first half. That's why they're trailing. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with a defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
He's got a man down the middle. They make the stop just short. First, looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Nittany Lions will bring their punt team on the field now. We're going to kick it away for the second time. And they'll kick it away here. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. And he keeps it. It's a fumble. Scooped up in the defense. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
And the Penn State offense gets back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Looking downfield, it's Aller. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaking free at midfield. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And here's the handoff. He finds some space. It's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30. And a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. They'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. The field goal is good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it just outside the goal line. Ducks offense retakes the field. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
That's reeled in. It's more.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? Blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. To throw, it's Moore. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Another sack. You know, as the offensive coordinator, you're ahead in this game. Maybe you should change the game plan to help your quarterback a bit. This pass rush has gotten home way too many times. You should focus more on preserving the lead.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They look to throw it here on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. You can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
The Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. To throw, it's Aller. Over the middle, it's Hudson. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal third down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
And the Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. The shotgun handoff here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And now the handoff. Running with purpose. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. We'll see if they can convert.
Can he make it to the marker? And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The back's got it. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Now, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Moore. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
On third down, he drops to throw. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And that sets up a return. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught behind the line. It's Singleton. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense dials up the pressure there, plays man coverage, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback in time, and he finds a nice completion.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Dropping back, it's Allen. Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the Bucs' powerful offense is back on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. The back's got on the pitch. Let's stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, and he can't hang on with a little screen pass there. And that's going to bring up third. Going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Incomplete for a third straight play.
See what the quarterback's trying to do here? He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
No, kick it away here. And here's the return. Great move in the open field. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On first down, it's play action. Looking deep to the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Second down after that previous play. On the run, it's Allen. That's a strong stiff arm. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Grab down the middle. It's Pena. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Now the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Gift to the offense, 1st and 5 now after the encroachment. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. First down and more, he's still running. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. Went it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. He just came flying in to lay the lumber immediately.
What a great job of timing up the blitz here by the backer. I don't know how this running back held on to the football, because as soon as he got his hands on it, he got hit hard.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. He missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, still losing by that single point.
It's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Chewing clock with the running game. They've got him down out near the 40.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. He flipped it to him on the jet sweep. He stopped, but he gets a first down. With that, they should be able to hold on, Kurt, and they prevail in this early season showdown. Never sure at this point how much the rankings mean, but this lower-ranked team came in here and showed they're the better side.
Anytime you can pull off an upset like this over such a highly ranked team, obviously will help your resume, and I think build some confidence that should carry over the rest of the year.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. So 2nd and short here, exactly what you want when you're trying to run the clock out and secure the victory. Handoff here from the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, staying holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And the offense will just take a knee. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.